of the evening. It's this. Find it on here. So I'm taking Dylan to the doctor tomorrow. He started coughing again, and like he spit out his water. So I called my doctor, and of course they weren't in because I waited till the last minute. So I called the emergency vet in town, and they said that I could come in if I wanted to between 7 and 9. And I told the lady what happened, and she asked me, she goes, was he recently in doggy daycare? And I said, yeah, I just picked him up from the kennel. I was away. She said, listen to this, that there is kennel cough going around. This is fucked up. There's kennel cough going around, and they've been seeing a lot of it lately. And in order to take him to daycare, he's got to be vaccinated for that. And I'm like, he's been vaccinated. And she's like, the vaccine doesn't work on this strain. Can you believe that? It's like vaccines, it's crazy. So now there's a strain of kennel cough that the Bordetella shot isn't covering. So he might have that. Hopefully, she said that the medication the dogs are responding really well to. But not far from here, there's a 24-hour vet. She said they open at 6 tonight and they're open until Monday. So God forbid anything should happen overnight, I could take him in. He's sleeping now. He ate his dinner. He had water. I think he's okay, but I'm just nervous because of his age, and I don't like the sound of that cough. It almost sounds like he's got a hairball stuck. Anyhow, I'm like, can you believe it? Like, you can't board the dog without that shot, and I've never heard, ever, of dogs getting kennel cough after being vaccinated for that. Anyhow, so I left a message for my vet. When they call me in the morning, I want to make an appointment to take him in. Hopefully they can see me tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll take them to the other place. The other place is just so much more expensive. But whatever. He's my boy. And I got to have him looked at just to make sure he's okay. I think he's okay. Anyhow, Precious sees intentions towards me. Things look a little slow, like slow and steady, slow and maybe a little stagnant. You could get communication that could come in, but it doesn't look like he's got much intentions as of right now. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but it looks like things are kind of stuck wherever they are right now. Like this is kind of going to be how it's going to be for a minute. Full moon, how does I feel about me? I think that you're grounded, stable, strong, independent, passionate, a little bit mysterious, deep, very intelligent, very smart, very focused, and very driven. Leslie, what do I need to do to pass my state test the first time along with studying? Focus on the idea of, like, I've already passed it. Like, try to program that into your head. Like it's already done. I'm already past it. I already passed it. I don't have to worry about it. Like, so instead, not to say that you shouldn't study, but try to have the end result is, I passed it. I got the grade I wanted. It's over. It's behind me. I'm done. So try to get into the headspace that, like, you've already conquered it. You've already passed it. Living in the end result. Like not being afraid or anxious, but feeling happy and content and satisfied. Love always this weekend. Love always this weekend. You could be hanging out with a Virgo. somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could have some money coming in. You might feel like the weight of the world has slipped off your shoulders. The energy around you is lightening, and a water sign comes in: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Kira, yesterday's reading, you said that today would be a great day at work. Well, I unexpectedly got fired. What? Why would you get fired? What the hell? Why would they fire you? Like, yeah, that's weird. I mean, you just started there not that long ago. Very strange. All right, let's see. I can't believe they fired you. Something else should come in. You got a wish that comes true. The hard work you put in comes back to you. Feeling grounded and stable. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around your career, where you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You may even be going back to school. And you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest a new opportunity. I am so surprised that you got fired, because nothing like that has been coming up. That's crazy. I mean, it looked like everything was going really well there. Thank you, Vicky. I think he's okay. You know, it's hard for me, like when it has to do with me, and it's hard for me to tell, like, if I'm being paranoid, if I'm being, you know, if I'm in denial. So it's hard for me, but he's eating. He's eating, he's drinking, he wants to go out. He just has this cough that almost sounds like he's got a hairball. He's like, it looks like he's trying to get something out of his throat. And it doesn't happen all the time, but he's been sneezing too. Remember I said earlier he's got a weird sneeze. Kira, tomorrow. You may need to have a little bit of patience. Could have a Capricorn around tomorrow. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well, and there could be opportunity for a new job opportunity around the corner. Something should happen tomorrow that makes you happy, and you should have money coming in. Disappointment moves into the past, and you might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Tomorrow seems like an okay day. It's nothing exciting, but it doesn't look like it's a bad day. I lost my spot here. Hang on. Leslie, I think I'm at Leslie. Love from me and M. He asked for no sex because he has to make decisions. Okay. Is there a third party around him? Is that what the issue is? Three of Cups is in reverse. There may be an issue with a third party. That's why. That could be why there's the no sex thing, and then you might be feeling like things are sort of stuck. There's sharp energy around the situation, but I don't see him making any decisions in the near future. You may get frustrated and walk away from him with the Eight of Cups. He's coming up as pretty undecided. You may just have to give him some space and let him figure out what he needs to figure out. It may take a minute. That's okay. You know, he's got to go through what he's got to go through. You know what I mean? Like, you can't force it. It's got to happen in its own way. You might have an argument with him. You could wind up feeling disappointed with him. I would say give it some space, especially if there's a third party around him. Let him figure it out. Kira, they literally didn't say. And I asked why, and they said it's not working out and that nothing happened. They said they just don't think I'm a good fit. It's terrible. I'm very surprised because it looked like everything was going well there. And I want a reading regarding prayer. I was taught to do it in a certain way, and it doesn't resonate with me anymore. What would be the best advice? I would say, as far as like any kind of a spiritual practice, that whether it's like religious praying or meditating or whatever, I think that you have to do it your own way. You know, like growing up Catholic, they were always told us to, like, that we weren't supposed to ask for money, and we weren't supposed to try to make ultimatums or, you know, barter or beg. But I think that you really have to figure out what resonates with you and follow that regardless of what you were taught in the past, because otherwise you're not going to do it. You know, like, I don't know. If it doesn't resonate with you, then why would you do it? Because somebody else told you this is how it has to be? Like, where's the proof? Where's that written down? Like, where did God come down and, you know, engrave that into anything? I think there's growth and change and transformation coming in around your spiritual practices. Feeling grounded and stable, and the hard work you put in pays out. The only person that has got to be happy with your spiritual practices is you. So if you want to do it a different way than the way that you were taught, I think that that's what you should do. I feel like with anything, if you enjoy something or if you feel a certain way, you have to go with it. Otherwise, you know, it's like people that decide that they want to do some type of career because, oh, it's going to be steady or stable. If they don't love it, they're going to hate going to work every single day. Why would you do it? I would rather be unstable than miserable. You know what I mean? And the same thing with praying. Like, it becomes a chore if it doesn't resonate with you. I don't want to do that because I don't feel like it's serving my highest purpose. I think you need to just follow your gut. Aqua, will I get an offer from Drexel? I think you will. Shonda, is Samuel being truthful about the website? More or less, yeah. Yep. Empress, will my 9/11 MCAT score be less than 500? Alright, will it be less than 500? Shouldn't be less than 500. How about 510 to 515? I think it's going to be higher than that. 515 to 520. Mm, 520 or above. I think it'll be 520 or above. Mel, remember you told her not to go with that job? Oh, I did. I like the hospital one better, right? Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the details. I remember I liked the hospital one. But still, I can't believe, I mean, I guess they could fire you for any reason. Like, you don't need a reason to fire someone, but it hasn't been that long. UAF, what can I expect in the next 2 weeks? A disappointment moves into the past. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders, feeling a little bit more financially stable, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Intuition is heightened. You may be focused on a work or career project. It also looks like balance comes back to your life and you're stepping into your own strength. You may be taking time away. You're going away. There could be opportunity to go away, even if it's only for a weekend. UIF, will CE make a decision soon? Oh, man, they're coming up with a tower moment. I don't know that they're going to make their decision that soon. They may have something they have to deal with first with that tower. What a pain in the ass that is. With me last minute and she asked me for feedback and I did and she got upset. Too bad. I mean, I know it's hard, right? It's really hard, but you know what? I'm glad that you got a chance to get it off your shoulders. Stojans General. No longer holding yourself back. You got a Virgo coming in, maybe feeling a little bit more financially stable. You got a Taurus coming in, a Scorpio comes in, growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life, and you've got your intuition is heightened. It also looks like you've got the Two of Pentacles, which would be balance coming back to your life, and possibly going back to school or learning a new area of study. Empress General. Got the ability to manifest new opportunities here with the Magician, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Listen to your intuition. Could have some choices that come in, especially around business or school, and you're no longer feeling like you're holding yourself back, but you're ready for things to move forward. And maybe feeling a little bit more financially stable. Life is moving forward for you, definitely. M in love. You have a wish around love, put it out into the universe. A little bit of good luck comes in. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your love life to move forward. And the next relationship should function very well because your celebration comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate connection that comes in. That's a Gemini. There's also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like brand new energy comes in this fall. If you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, give the relationship a little bit of patience. Things should move forward. 4 elements, love. Empress. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility, but you may have some choices. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain when a Capricorn comes in. Negativity around love moves into the past fast. Feeling like you've got the world here at your feet. Looks like you may be prepared for things to move forward, no longer holding yourself back. You also have a fire sign that enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that has long-term potential around it. Oh, you're going out of town to visit a church with my mom. Oh, that's nice. Awesome. Kira, next 7 days. You may have some choices that come in. You could be focused on a side business. It also looks like you may be focused on side business, either new customers, more customers, something of that nature. Negativity moves into the past. An Aries enters or an Aries is around. There also may be a water sign around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There could be a new job opportunity in the next 7 days, and you're feeling prepared and ready for it. There's also time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and getting ready to move forward to greener pastures. Deb, General. Life is coming back into balance. You got a new journey on the horizon that comes in out of the clear blue sky. It looks like you may have the opportunity to travel in the near future. No longer feeling stuck or held back, but feeling as if life is moving forward. You got money coming in. Four of Wands could be upgrading a relationship. It could be upgrading your home, redecorating your home, putting time and effort into your home. It also could be entertaining at home. Capricorn comes in and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief. A Taurus enters. Deb, General Love. General Love, you got a soulmate connection coming in. If you're with someone, great, relationship looks good. If you're not with anyone, you have a new journey on the horizon. Could be with a Gemini. Could also be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're no longer holding yourself back, and the next relationship should have long-term potential around it. It also may come in out of the blue when you least expect it, like any day. Kira, General, for September. Well, you could have a new job opportunity that's bringing in some good money. Happiness comes in. You also may be working on a creative project of some sort. You may be feeling like you get a better job that's paying you more, that has more opportunity, that you feel better respected. Cause for celebration comes in. Perseverance pays off. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief, and life has come back into balance. Anonymous. Will my mom be able to get a rental through her insurance by tomorrow for me? I can't because I'm not 21. Okay, let's see. I think she can, yeah. I actually thought you were older than that. I don't know, you come off more mature than that. not to say that you got to be immature at 21. I don't mean it like that. But I don't know. Like, I would have thought that you were like maybe in your late 20s. And general. Want to come over here, Dylan? Come on. Come over here. There's room. And general. Slow and steady wins the race around work or business. However, there's steady money coming in, and things should change for the better quickly at some point, probably in the middle of September, around business. If you're in a relationship, things look good. If you're not, soulmate enters. You might have the opportunity to go back to school or learn a new area of study in the month of September. It also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. A wish comes true. Something that you've been hoping, excuse me, something that you've been hoping for may come true in the month of September, and you might be making a decision for your life to move forward in all of a sudden something may happen that falls into place, and like now life starts to move forward in a different direction that maybe you weren't planning on. We'll see what happens. Enough love. Okay, if you're with someone right now, current relationship strengthens. If you're not with anyone, a Leo comes in, anxiety moves into the past, negativity moves into the past. The relationship's got long-term potential around it, and it comes in out of the clear blue. Akanksha, when should I apply to when should I apply to P? Can you apply the fall, October of this year? If whatever reason you can't apply, maybe you're not qualified to, I don't know where you are in your situation. If you can't do it this year for whatever reason, I would say do it next year, October. Sally T. Love. Cause for celebration comes in when things move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, a Virgo comes in. No longer feeling burdened or weighed down by the weight of the world, but feeling as if happiness is coming out over your love life. It looks like you've got the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, and fertility. Your whole life should be moving forward in a good way. Leslie, I did that one. Let me go to the bottom here. I'm going to skip anybody. I think I'm at Kalia General for the rest of the week. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. You've got a wish, put it out into the universe. Feeling prepared for life to move forward. You've got a new journey on the horizon, or something fun comes in out of the blue sometime during the week. An Aries may enter. That could be new energy, and you have some good luck coming in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care is super important this week. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't know what you're working on, but whatever you're working on, don't rush it. Slow and steady wins the race. Should be a pretty good week. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You could be busy this week. Lots of communication comes in, lots of opportunity for social events, and also you may be busy work or school-wise. Oh, Anonymous, you're welcome. UAF, what is the Tower moment about? I wonder if somebody quit unexpectedly, or somebody's going to be out unexpectedly. There's a problem there, and I think it may have to do with an important like staff member feeling stuck, feeling like everything is like sort of come to a standstill. Don't tell me that this is another one of these places where they don't have enough people trained to cover when somebody has an emergency. I think somebody maybe had an emergency, and that's why they're going to be out. Maybe they're going to be out for a week or so, and it's not good. They may not be prepared for it. And maybe it's something sudden. I mean, you know, these companies I have no patience for. My company was like that. You know, when I went for my teacher training, I gave them plenty of notice. I was going to be out 2 weeks. So the woman that was going to do my job she was one of my friends. We worked in the same department. Like, you work with these people for like years, like you become friends, right? And we were like, when I tell you, like, I had never seen the movie before, but after I left there, it was on 9 to 5, which was Dolly Parton, Lily Tomlin, and who was the other person? I can't remember. But I swear to God, that was me and the women that I worked with. I even texted after. I was like, I've just watched 9 to 5. I've never seen the movie before, but that's totally us. And it was definitely the one woman, Barbara. She was definitely the one driving the Skylark. I mean, she used to drive. We used to laugh. Anyway, so she was going to cover for me. And, like, if my last day was Friday and I was going to be out starting Monday, I want to say that week she got, one of her cats bit her. Like, she accidentally, like, he bit her because she got his tail caught in the door, so he bit her to let her know. And her arm got infected, which can be very dangerous. My understanding, she was in the hospital. And my boss was so concerned with her coming back. Well, she's got to be back. She's got to be back. She's got to be back. Like, listen, it's not, the world isn't going to stop, right, if she's not back on Monday. But the point is that you can't pay somebody next to nothing of a salary and then expect that they're supposed to come in with cat scratch fever. I mean, really. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's how these companies are, and that's kind of a situation. Like, somebody went out unexpectedly, and it's causing turmoil. Like, they don't know how they're going to get through it. They'll get through it, because if everything sits for the week or the 3 days, it'll be fine. But that's what I think the turmoil is around. That could also be why you haven't heard from them. Some kind of turmoil. Oriella, how will it be if I start working for Makowski family business? It's okay. It's like things change for the better for you quickly. You might be feeling grounded financially. You may feel like things have come into balance. It may be okay. If you were to work there, I think it would be a stepping stone to something else. I don't think you would stay there forever, but it may be, well, I'm going to do this until I find something else. The pay looks like it would be pretty good. How will the work environment be overall? Overall, not bad. It looks well prepared, like a wish comes true. Slow and steady wins the race, but you don't hold yourself back. And I think it would be okay. But I don't know. I don't think that you stay there forever. It may be a stepping stone to something else. UAF, what can you tell me about the TC job? Is this the place that you are going to go to? I mean, it looks like it's not a bad place. It's like a disappointment moves into the past. The hard work you put in comes back to you. Could be long-term potential around the place and lots of room for growth, change, transformation, and development. Looks like the world is at your feet. And this place looks Six of Pentacles. Like, they treat their workers well. As long as the workers do what they're supposed to do, they get treated really well. Cause for celebration comes in around a new adventure. This place looks good. I hope that this is the place that you go to. Mountain. I don't see the question yet, so let me do UAF. How will I feel about my new job? Think you're going to like it. Cause for celebration comes in, feeling grounded and stable. You may feel like everybody there is very nice and that things move forward pretty quickly. It looks like it's a good fit. Happiness comes out. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, listen, making decisions and change is never easy. And especially like a job where you got to spend so many hours at it. You know, it's not like it's optional. You have no choice but to be there. So it's like, I can understand. Me too. That's why I stayed at my job for so long, because I was scared of trying something new, or I don't know. I don't know why. If they didn't let me go, I would still be working there. I'm telling you that. And I probably would be getting like a 3 cents an hour raise every 10 years. And I would be hating them for not appreciating me. But I wouldn't do anything about it because that's how I was. I don't know. I don't know what the problem was. Mo, love messages. Negativity around love is moving into the past. Empress is here, which is like love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Prosperity. Like Empress is anything that's related to the planet Venus. So good times should be coming in where you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain, being guided by the divine. You got a Capricorn that's coming in that may be, very well prepared. You have a Leo that comes in that shows you a lot of respect. And you also have a fire sign aside from the Leo, another Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Looks like perseverance around love pays off. Not standing for any bullshit pays off. Things move forward and disappointments move into the past. Not bad. Mountain. How does A consciously feel and think physical actions about S and anything hidden about S, A and S to know? No, you don't have to donate more. I'll do it all. How does S consciously feel about, how does A consciously feel about S? Mutual respect, or has a lot of respect for S. Thinks that S is very perseverant, and also thinks that there is a new journey on the horizon, or that there is potential for a new journey. I would say he cares very much about S. That there's growth, change, and transformation possible. Like for him, it's like he kind of thinks things are possible. And I think he kind of like hands over everything to like divine timing. I think he consciously cares about this person, and he's well aware of that. Anything hidden about A that S needs to know? Well, the hidden stuff, you know how, like it's hard to get into hidden things because people have things that they just don't share with the world, you know? So, yeah, everybody's got hidden stuff. Like, I don't know, I always say my mom, right? My mom didn't graduate high school, but I never knew that until after she died. Apparently, back then, women would drop out and go to beauty school. I guess that's where they got beauty school dropout. And I don't know. I've heard that term from Greece, but I guess I never really thought about what it was. Anyhow, so my mom didn't graduate high school. And I never knew that until after she died, and I found her GED. Believe that? Yeah. So my dad said, it's like, she didn't want you to know. She wanted you to graduate high school, so she didn't want you to know that she didn't. Um, I guess she got the right to keep that from me, but I wouldn't have thought that it was a big deal. It's not like I wanted to drop out of high school anyway, but that was something she didn't want me to know, so she kept it hidden. You know, like we all have shit like that somewhere. um, let's see. I mean, I don't think that there's anything too terrible that he's hiding. I mean, he may be hiding insecurities. Everybody does that. He also may be hiding fears. He could have lots of fears around like life in general. I think he's got fears of taking control of his life. I think he likes to take the easy way out. He feels safe when he doesn't have to do things and other people do them for him. It lessens his anxiety. The less responsibility he has to have, the better off he feels. Like he feels less anxious. But you know, it's like you got to grow up at some point. Like not every, like we can't hold your hand forever. You know, like it seems like for him, he feels like, well, if somebody else can do it for me, or I don't have to do it myself, then the better off I am. I don't know if that's even conscious with him. That just may be something that he manifests, which almost becomes like desperate. You know, I hate those situations because you could become dependent on somebody that you don't want to be dependent on because you like what they do for you even though you don't like them. And it may happen with more than one person. Like he could have several different people in his life that do things for him or that take care of things for him, which maybe he wouldn't admit that. Or maybe he doesn't like to admit that. Maybe that's stuff that he keeps hidden because he could be embarrassed about it. I love beer. Oh, it's your friends, and they'll hire you until you get something else. Yeah, I think that that would be okay. Yeah, I feel like it's always sketchy when you have to work for people that you know because you see them from a different side, and I feel like it's not easy. So I think that if you didn't work there for a long time, it would be fine. But if you work there for a long time, it might be hard because, like, you know how like people just can be annoying. And you get see them from a different side because now we're talking about business rather than we were just friends and everything was always social. Simran journal for tomorrow. Okay, for tomorrow, you may have choices. Oh, no, sorry. This is, you may be walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. No longer feeling stuck, but feeling like, you know what, if it's just not working out for me, whatever it is, I'm not going to bother with it. An old wound starts to heal, a disappointment moves into the past, and you're taking time for yourself. Rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could have a new journey, or something could come in out of the blue spontaneous. Oh, yeah, and you do have choices. There may be choices around social activities tomorrow with maybe different family or friends. Simran, spirit messages. Magician, Archangel Raziel, you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Four of Earth. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, and giving to those less fortunate. The World, Archangel Michael. A job well done, joy, contentment, gratitude, and a path towards enlightenment. I like some sushi. My nephew Nikki. They went when he was younger. I don't know, maybe he was like 3. Maybe he must have been like 3. They went to I think it was where they, you know, the houses where they cook the food on the thing right in front of you at the table, like the pot plate is there. What do they call that? I don't know. Anyhow, so the flame starts going, right? And Nikki's, fire! I have to get out of here. Get me my jacket. Fire! This is not safe. I gotta go. And my brother's friend that they were with had to take him outside. Like I guess they had like an aquarium like in the reception area, and he had to go take him to go look at the fish because he was very upset there was fire in the building. Nikki, he's too much, that kid. It's too much. Tiffany, September read. Anxiety is moving into the past. Could have a new business opportunity. Communication may come in from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, serves you well. Got an Aries coming in. No longer feeling stuck. You are making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that don't work for you anymore. An old wound starts to heal, and you're headed over towards greener pastures. Anthony, when the Cancer thinks about me, does she think about me in a good or a bad way? I think she thinks of you in a good way. You got good karma around it. Yeah, I think she thinks of you for the most part in a good way. Evan, friendship with E. Is the person decent in their friendship with me? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Jay, how did the Taurus feel when she saw me tonight at work? Oh, she was happy to see you. Felt like things changed for the better quickly. She may be feeling like there's divine guidance between the two of you, or that you guys were brought together for some reason. She was happy to see you. Thought that you were attractive, hardworking, perseverant. Maybe hardworking, perseverant. I don't know. Like she was admiring your work or something, or she admires your effort or something. I don't know. I think that she likes that you get shit done. So maybe she thinks you're a hard worker and she values that. Simran, when will Scorpio's business get better? By the winter, things should pick up. Julie, will C still come by tomorrow and stay the night? I think he will, yeah. Mo, how does the Libra feel about our connection? Feels good. Feels like it's well balanced, like a wish has come true. There's kind, caring, sincere energy. There's romantic potential. Feels like things could be moving forward, and has a lot of respect. This is like mutual respect. Six of Pentacles is a well-functioning relationship. I think she feels good. Mo, is the Libra involved with someone else? No, I don't think so. How about Lola? How does Libra feel for me after no communication with him? Well, his feelings for you haven't changed. He thinks that you're a kind, caring, stable person. He may feel like at some point things will change for the better for the two of you and that life will move forward. There may not be communication now, but I don't think that he thinks he's never going to hear from you again. I think he's just, thinking like it is what it is right now. He still thinks that you're grounded, you're stable, you're a sincere person, and he's not really too worried about the no communication. I don't know if you've gone through that before, maybe. Adonis, what's coming in for me and Vivi? What do I need to know about this situation? No communication. Okay. Communication is going to come in. That communication coming in, things move forward. You're prepared for the connection to strengthen, and it strengthens through divine timing. Jay, love reading between me and Brianna the Aries. Listen to your intuition. Things could be moving forward through divine timing. Success comes in and the Empress comes in. Love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You have a wish around this situation and things should be moving forward for the two of you. Eve, September General. You should be feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief around business and finance. Looks like laying down the law, setting a boundary serves you well. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A Libra comes in, also an Aries comes in. Life moves forward. Perseverance pays off and you're ready for life to move forward. You're stepping into your own strength. September, you may be able to accomplish a lot. You have a lot of strong energy around you in September. Esha, what did KR think of me today? Thought that you were well-prepared, kind-hearted, sincere, perseverant, and strong. I love you, General, for next week. An old wound starts to heal. A Virgo enters. Feels like the world is at your feet. You could have the opportunity for a little travel. Not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager for your life to move forward. Might be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Something comes in that makes you happy next week. And you could be speaking to a fire sign, or a fire sign could enter of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cinnamon, what's happening to me that I need to improve more on currently? I would say setting obtainable goals for the future that lead towards success. So it's like slow and steady wins the race. But whatever it is that you want to achieve, rather than looking at things like, you ever like, you know what happens to me? Like sometimes if this house is a mess, I look at it and I'm like, oh God, I don't know where to start. I get very overwhelmed, and then I feel like I want to take a nap. Instead of getting overwhelmed, like find an attainable goal that you can achieve, one thing one thing at a time, and your whole life will start to move forward a little bit quicker without getting that overwhelmed sense of, you know, like, oh man, I don't know what to do. Which, I mean, I have to do that to myself. I'm like, don't get overwhelmed, just go start in the kitchen. Because sometimes I'm like, oh man, I can't do this right now. But if I kind of talk myself down from the ledge, one thing, like set small goals that are obtainable, and before you know it, everything's going to start to move forward easier. Your whole life will start to get unstuck and move forward. Let me see, who here haven't I done yet? Let me go down to the bottom. Go to the bottom and work my way up. I think I'm at Simran. Why did he add me on Snapchat now? His intentions. He doesn't really have any intentions right now. I don't know what the situation is. But it looks like, I don't know what the situation is, so it's hard for me to answer. Is this somebody that you've recently been involved with and they took you off and now they're putting you back? Because there does look like there's a little bit of like game playing, like one step forward, two steps back. They don't really have intentions because the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. I don't see a new beginning coming, and it doesn't look like a wish. They don't have a wish, and they don't really think that anything is growing or changing. And they may be walking away from the situation with the Eight of Cups, or you may be walking away from the situation. So they don't have intentions. I don't know what their problem is. They may have just added you back because they're playing games. Julie, what did C do today and is doing tonight? He may have had like an overwhelming day at work. He may have been very busy at work and he may be home tonight. Feels a little bit unrespected or a little bit disheveled from work. And I don't think he's doing anything tonight. Full moon. How does male A currently think and feel about me? Will I see him again soon and intend to impress him the next time I see him? Because the last time I saw him, I wasn't in the best mood. Okay, how does the male A currently think and feel about me? They don't seem to think poorly of you. They think that you're strong, focused, stable. Like things have changed or you've matured for the better quickly. Looks like they think that you're very successful, grounded. I don't think they think badly of you. But that's okay. You could try to impress them if you want. UAF, will it be a while before my start date or soon? Will it be a while? I don't think it's going to be that long. Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe within the next 2 weeks. Simran, why did he advance snap? Oh, I did that one. Full moon, how will my Aunt R think and feel when she finds out that I cut out and left my dad's side of the family? I don't know if she heard the news yet. There's a funeral tomorrow, so people will gossip. How will my Aunt R feel? undecided. Two of Swords in reverse. This isn't the evil one, is it? No, right? That's Z? Is it Z that's the evil one? This one feels undecided. May feel a little stuck by it, and may feel like she was treated unfairly, or like the family was treated unfairly. Yeah, there will be gossip. Simran, current energy around him. Stuck. Well, he feels a little stuck. He also has around him some good karma coming back to him, and he's got forward movement, but he's feeling a little bit stuck. Simran, current energy around Scorpio. Scorpio's not in a bad place. They've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. That's good energy, and the Love Cup is full. There could be love around them. Simran, what does the Scorpio think and feel of me currently? This person seems to think that you're successful, smart, well-balanced, well-prepared, driven, perseverant, kind, caring, sincere, strong, and independent. How about Jin? Love for me indeed this September, no contact. Yeah, I don't see much contact coming in. You may have to have patience with the situation. It's like, it's kind of stuck and like waiting for paint to dry. I don't see all that much happening. You could reach out to them, which would be fine. I don't have a problem with that, but there may be an argument or something, some kind of an unpleasant discussion, which is okay. It's okay to have an argument, but there's not too much forward movement. Everything looks kind of stuck. You might feel burdened by the situation, and there's not much communication coming in. Passion for life. What are the Virgo B's intentions towards me now? Virgo B. They don't feel that the timing is great. Judgment's in reverse. They may feel like there's a long road ahead of them, and the Emperor's in reverse. They could be a little bit manipulating. I would be cautious with this person. I don't know that their intentions are great. Sarah, will I close the deal with IB next month, or does he want to close it with someone else? Will I close the deal with IB next month? I think you will close the deal with IB. Vicky, reading between Jay and I for the next 2 weeks. Not bad. You get some good karma coming back to the situation. It looks like he could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You may be spending time doing something fun or out of the ordinary, spontaneous together. Things change for the better for you quickly. Looks like a good couple of weeks. Communication looks good. Things look like they're moving forward. Looks nice. Brianna, will me and my Cancer be long term? I think so, yeah. Full moon. How will things be for my dad at the funeral tomorrow? I'm not going as I have the family, but will be the first time that my dad sees his family since my text. Now, does your dad know about this, that you cut them off? Well, I think that your dad is okay. I think he's going to try to avoid talking about it because Hermit is in reverse. He may feel like he doesn't want to talk too much about it, anything like that. He looks like he's okay. It looks like he goes, he pays his respects, he does what he's got to do, and he tries to keep conversation about it to the minimum. I kind of think that being that it's a funeral and whatever the situation is, I don't know that there's going to be all that much talk. Like, I think he could deflect it. You know, like he could kind of get away from it because of the situation. Whereas if it were a party, I think it would be harder. I don't know that your dad is thrilled, but I kind of feel like your dad may think that it's temporary or that it's like a phase of some type. Saru, Woo's feelings for me. Who thinks that you're a kind, caring, sincere person. Things could change for the better between the two of you quickly. Thinks that you're fair, well-balanced, intelligent, independent. You have a lot of potential and you're perseverant. Adriana, general love. Okay, you've got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life. No longer holding no longer holding back. Romance heats up. Could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you got happiness coming out over your love life. If it's somebody else that comes in, the current relationship would be kind, caring, sincere, stable, with a lot of potential for the future. Negativity moves into the past around love, and balance comes back to life. Adriana, what's coming? You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in and around your life, and you've got the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. It also looks like the world is at your feet. Money's coming in. Got money coming in. Saru. Chris from Canada's feelings for me. Chris thinks that you're stable, creative, independent, unique, perseverant, sincere, serene, well-focused. You have a lot of potential, kind-hearted, nurturing, caring, and fun to be around. Or your personality is fun and exciting. Jamie. Am I pregnant or just getting sick? Am I pregnant? I'm not convinced at this point that you're pregnant, but I would take a test just to make sure, because you're coming up with a 33% chance. But it's hard to nail down timing with cards. So it could be that, like, you could be getting pregnant soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would tell you to be careful if you don't want children right now, but I would take a test just to make sure. Jay, how'd Claire feel when she saw me tonight at work? She was happy to see you. Knight of Cups could be a romantic interest. You may have piqued her interest. She thought that you were attractive. May feel like there's room for growth, change, transformation. She also may think that you're attractive and maybe a little bit mysterious. She was happy to see you. Simran, will he try contacting me again? Walking away. But the Hermit, I don't see any communication coming in right now, so you should be okay. Jay, how'd Heather feel when she saw me at work tonight? Good. Feels like you're perseverant. Feels like you're grounded and stable. Feels like you're attractive. Was happy to see you. Thinks that you're strong, independent, and courageous. Full moon, I don't see it yet. Adriana, do you see me having something with David or not anymore? Yeah, you still have potential there and you have a wish around the situation. You could have something with him. Full moon. How did everyone who saw me at school Thursday think and feel, those in my class and those who saw me as I walked to class? Well, I think that you come off as strong, positive, mature, intelligent, focused. Like you don't hold yourself back and that you're very confident. Samantha, General. No longer feeling stuck. You got a wish that comes true. Anxiety moves into the past. Could be feeling like you have better business opportunities or more stable business relationships that come in. You've got the Two of Cups. If you're with someone, current relationship looks good. If you're not with anyone, you have a committed relationship on the horizon. You're well prepared for it. The Capricorn enters. Money's coming in. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work that you put into business is coming back to you and life is moving forward. Saru, will Lou want to work things out and see me? I don't see much coming from him. It's like he may feel like there's not much left. There's not a whole lot of room for growth, change, and transformation, and he's feeling very undecided. Empress, will I receive secondary from Mayo in October and then an interview before the end of the year? A 70% chance, yes. Yeah, I think you will. Miss Ilaria, what's holding the Gemini back from reaching out to me? It's just feeling a little bit disconnected and distracted. It's like there's a long road ahead. There's not a new beginning on the horizon, and you may be feeling like you're kind of waiting around for your ship to come in around this situation. they're distracted and they're kind of detached right now. Full moon. What are the male bee's current thoughts and feelings and intentions towards me? I don't think that you're going to have to deal with him because he's coming up as feeling stuck. He comes in as feeling like there's a long road ahead of him. He's also unprepared, and there's no communication coming in, and nothing is changing for the better. I think that he's kind of detached. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think that he's showing up. I don't think he's got ill feelings towards you. It's kind of like neutral or numb. Like there's just nothing really going on there. Where the heck am I here? Hang on. Maybe divine Cancer? What's coming next in love with ST? Well, communication should pick up. You may feel like there's a long road ahead of you and there's a lot of indecision around the situation, but communication could be picking up, and you also may feel like even though like things may be a little bit hot and cold at moments, there's room for growth, change, and transformation, and at some point happiness comes in, even if it's a little bit delayed. Libra love, how did Sagittarius feel about what we went back and forth with today? Annoyed. This person's annoyed. They got sharp energy around them. They either feel like they weren't respected or they feel like they're digging their heels in. They're annoyed. This person is definitely annoyed. Chris Lynn, I'm applying for Japan. Will I get hired this year? I think you could get hired this year, yeah. Harsha, general for the week. General for the week. You have got money coming in. You've got happiness coming in. It's a little bit delayed, so it may not be until more towards the end of the week. Time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be very focused on a work or school project. You've got growth, change, and transformation coming in, and you've got a Sagittarius around this week. Full moon, how does everyone at the community center think of me currently? I've only been there a couple of times, but got busy, but plan on going. Okay, let's see. Thinks that you're strong, successful, self-confident. May think that you're quiet or, yeah, like a quiet person. They think that you're mature, intelligent, strong, and intuitive. Simran, when will I travel again, and any clue to where? I don't know where. Sometime early next year. Simran, when will I lose 50 pounds? It could take, like, I'm going to say over the next 11 to 13 months. C3, how would S feel if I broke up with him this weekend? He would be upset. He would feel stuck. He would be upset. He would feel weak. I mean, but he has divine guidance guiding him, so eventually he would get over it. Who here haven't I done yet? Anthony, I didn't do. What do I need to know about the Cancer in me now? A lot will get revealed around the situation before your relationship can move forward. There may be a lot of things that were left unsaid that will be said. Listen to your intuition. When communication comes in, it's like you guys really get a lot out into the open, which will be a good thing. And don't hold back. When she communicates, I would tell her exactly what you want her to know. Full moon, general for the rest of the weekend. Balance comes back to your life. You may have some choices this weekend. A disappointment moves into the past. A Cancer comes in. You're moving on to greener pastures. You also have a Capricorn around this weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Recharge your batteries. Next week may be busy. Stacy, did my brother let a couple sleep in my bed? Ew. I don't know why. Why do I find it gross to have like anyone else sleep in my bed? Like not, you know what I mean? Like random people. I mean, like we can change the sheets, but I don't know. Like the idea of letting miscellaneous people sleep in my bed kind of grosses me out. But it's really stupid, right? Because what happens when I go to a hotel? I don't know why that. I mean, who do I have that's random showing up here? Nobody, but that's like, I don't know. I always think about that. I don't know why, but I've thought about that before. Like, instead of having Dylan stay with somebody else, like having somebody come and stay here, right? But I don't know about people sleeping in my bed. I don't know why. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I don't think anybody slept in it. It's funny that I wouldn't want any person to sleep in my bed, but Dylan sleeps in there. And Dylan gets hair all over it. But that doesn't bother me. I don't care. Dylan's in my bed right now. Empress, general, if I moved to Minnesota to attend Mayo in June of 2022. Well, you might feel like you got a long road ahead of you, but divine guidance is guiding you. And there could be success. Like you may find success there. Even though you might feel like there's a long road, things move forward. I think it would be good for you. Things change quickly. Focused on school, plenty of opportunities there, especially around business and money. Not bad. I think you would do great there. Rimmel, how did T feel about working with me today? I think this person was happy with it. Seems like you guys had a decent rapport and it was a pretty pleasant day. I would say this person thinks that you're hardworking, you're sincere, fun to be around, you're well focused. You're well focused, and they had a pleasant day. I would say that they would probably want to work with you again if they could. Yeah, they could, you guys may work together again soon. Empress. I don't see it. How about Adriana? What could happen between David and I? The relationship could change for the better quickly. No longer feeling burdened or weighed down, headed towards 10 cups being full. It also looks like the relationship could strengthen. You might need to have a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of patience. There's room for growth, change, and transformation. There could be more to come. It could be a pretty well-balanced relationship, and negativity could move into the past. Mountain. Love through next week. Spirit messages. Love through next week. You could have romance heating up. You've got a wish around love, put it out into the universe. Romance heats up, listen to your intuition. Passion could come in. Perseverance pays off around love. A new beginning on the horizon that's like a wish come true. Got a new journey coming in. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like there's a Scorpio around next week. Might have some options. Let's see what the spirit cards say. Five of Earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. Excuse me, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic ability. The King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time. Confidently accept offers, opportunities that you're offered. You've got the Midas touch. Nice, that's not bad. Saho, my ex AK's feelings for me. Does he miss me? I would say he thinks about you from time to time, but and he thinks highly of you, but I think he's taking his life in a different direction, and he's not holding himself back. His life is moving forward. I think he'll always care for you, but I just don't think that he wants that relationship right now. Sanjit, how does a Scorpio think of me? Has a whole lot of respect for you. Empress, which is like love, money, abundance, fertility. It doesn't get better than that when you ask how somebody feels about you and the Empress shows up. So this person feels very good about you. CS, who stole my mom's pearls, I don't know. I have no idea. I would say it could have been an Aquarius. It could have been an Aquarius, but I'm not convinced that they were stolen. Are you sure they're not just misplaced? They may turn up. Anybody here that I haven't answered for? No one here I haven't answered for? I got to everyone. Then I will just do the moderators, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time, because I'm going to try to get him to the bed. I mean, he's sleeping now. He ate, he had his water, he went out several times. I just don't like that cough and the sneezing. I don't know. We got to see. The lady that I spoke to says that it sounds like kennel cough. You know, I got to get him vaccinated and then he gets it. I mean, what the hell? Jesus. Mel, the Pisces next move. Haven't heard from him in a while. That's going to be the next move. You'll hear from him out of the clear blue sky. But it should be something that makes you happy. You should be happy to hear from him, or he tells you something that makes you happy. Yeah, and here he is. And he may be very perseverant. Yeah, he's going to reach out soon. I would be surprised if you don't hear from him soon. Oh, thank you, Mountain. You too. Full moon. How about Adriana? Are you still here, Adriana? Full moon. I just told my dad to spread the news to his family that I have cut them off at the funeral tomorrow. I don't know if he'll actually do it, but how will my dad's family react tomorrow if he does? I don't know that he's going to do it because it's a funeral. It's like there's heartbreak and disappointment around the situation to begin with, and I don't think he's going to want to add fuel to the fire. If he does, or when they find out, most of them are going to feel hurt, disappointed, like nothing is changing for the better quickly, and like they're at a standstill. Most of them are going to be upset. They're going to feel negative, and they're going to feel like they didn't deserve it, or they're going to be very hurt by it. They're not going to understand why. Adriana. Maybe she's not here. Sometimes dogs get sick from the vaccinations or worming to do prebiotic. You know what I would give him? Sometimes I would give him pumpkin and rice. Sweet potatoes, yeah, he likes that too. But this is, no, he was vaccinated. I think I had him vaccinated for Bordetella. I only give it to him if I know that I'm traveling. And I think I did it last November. So he had the shot. That's why I don't understand why. So like the woman said when I called today, she said that there is a strain going around. You fucking believe this? If everything hasn't gone upside down, there is a strain of kennel cough going around that the vaccine is not, it's not preventing. And she said that a lot of dogs have come in with kennel cough. First thing she asked me is, has he been to the kennel? And I said, yeah, I just picked him up. But I don't know enough about kennel cough. Like, he's not doing it constantly. It doesn't happen all the time. Like, now he's sleeping and he's fine, but he's been tired. His eyes look a little glassy, and he's been sneezing. But his sneezes are a little weird. Like, they almost sound like there's something stuck. Like, I don't know, maybe he does have a cold. Is he going to do it? He didn't do it. Anyhow, I'm going to take him in tomorrow. Yeah, he likes the pumpkin. Oh, Adriana's not here, okay. I know, and it's like he's going to be 11, which makes me nervous. But last year I took him in for something, and they told me he was in good shape. They're like, he's in great shape. You never know he was 10. But, you know, here it is a year later. Let me do Vartika. What's coming in September? Amber Technologies, I will. Thank you. What's coming in for September for Vartika? Intuition is heightened. The love cup is full. Anxiety has moved into the past. Rest, relaxation is on the horizon. And an earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Michelle, general for next week. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. As Sagittarius enters, cause for celebration comes in out of the clear blue sky. Perseverance around work or school pays off. A disappointment moves into the past. Yeah, Mel, we can close. Thank you. See? What's going on over there? Hear it? It's upsetting me. Dylan, you all right? Full moon. How my parents and family feel and think if I increase Scorpio vibes and give off and become reserved, secretive, manipulative, passive, aggressive, muscular, mysterious, and wear black all the time. Okay, I think your dad may feel like it's a phase. Your mom may be a little bit more concerned. Some other family members may feel like there's a lot of negativity around you. Some people won't notice at all. And some people are going to have extra respect for you. He doesn't really have that much snot coming out of his nose. That is kennel cough, but that's good because they said that the lady said that the medication the dogs are responding to. So then at least I get him the medication and he should be fine. That's kind of a relief then, because I was worried that it was going to be something worse. All right, I'll make him an appointment. They're going to call me back in the morning. But good, I kind of feel relief knowing what it is because they can give him medication. Kira, my mom just texted me and said she was in a car accident, but she isn't answering. Is she okay? Damn, I mean, what a fucking day. Jesus. Let's see. I think she is. I think she is. Maybe she's talking with the cops or whatever. They're doing a police report or whatever's going on and she can't talk right now. I think that she's okay. I hope everything's okay. Oh, it's not good. Yeah, it's what the lady said, that I could bring him in tomorrow, and that she said that the medication's working though. She said that they've seen it a lot. I don't think he has a temperature, and he doesn't have a lot of snot. His eyes look a little glassy. All right, last person I'm going to do is Genesis. Does Wilmer want me to be pregnant? He keeps touching my tummy. I don't think so, no. Yeah, that's what the lady said that I spoke to. She said that they've seen a lot of it this year and the medication's been working. And I said, but I had him vaccinated. And she said, yeah, but there's a strain going around that's not responding to the vaccine. Which would just figure that this year, that's how everything is fucked up. Anyhow, I'm going to take him in tomorrow. My vet's going to call me in the morning. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.